we're going to move on to this because one person I said after the trial of the McMichaels and Bryan, when they were convicted, I said Linda Dunikoski is always invited to the queue forever. She was a prosecutor in that trial. She came, I mean, she put on a solid case. Her closing arguments were solid, sound. She was a big reason why they got those convictions. And she was on Making a Case with Yo Deep last night. Take a listen.
I wasn't necessarily taken by surprise. The way they presented the case was standard criminal defense 101. And the first thing you always do is claim that there was no crime. And the next thing you claim is my person didn't do it. And they couldn't do either of those in this case because it was, of course, on video. So the next thing that you have to do as a criminal defense attorney is you blame the victim. And that was the strategy that they went for and they clung to. They wanted to attack Ahmaud. They wanted to paint a portrait of him based on some of his prior interactions with law enforcement, some of the worst days of his life, not every day of his life. And they wanted to go into things that the defendants knew absolutely nothing about. So one of the things when you want to claim self-defense is that evidence of a prior relationship, sometimes something you might know about the victim and something that you may have had prior interactions with the victim, that would go into your thinking behind why you felt it was necessary to defend yourself in the situation. And in this case, none of the defendants knew Mr. Arbery at all, knew nothing about him. Everyone was a complete stranger. So we fought very, very hard to keep the defense from maligning Ahmaud Arbery because they didn't know anything about him and it wasn't legally relevant. And we felt very, very good because we went in and we fought those motions where they were motioning to get that evidence in, and we were able to go ahead and keep it out because in the state of Georgia, it isn't really relevant, the character of the victim. And so the judge saw it our way, which he should have, and he kept that evidence out, which was really important. But that was their main line of defense, was to go ahead and paint Ahmaud in a certain light. And I wasn't surprised when they tried to continue doing it throughout trial. It was just our job to put those obstacles in their way and make sure that they followed the court's rulings.
And you see, what she said there was basically paraphrasing, we won the case when we went in pre-trial and we argued vigorously these motions to keep Ahmaud Arbery a full-bodied man instead of 3/5, which is really what the defense tried to reduce him to. And so all they were left with, this is what she's really saying, is ignorance and maligning him with the comments about some dirt under his toenails. That's all that she left them with. And this is why I like her. As good as she was in this trial, and boy, was she perfect. She was perfect, okay? Outside of the courtroom after it was over, she said some things that I truly appreciate. She was asked things like, was this about race? Including the jury and picking it, the makeup. And she said without hesitation, yes. But in order to win her case for Ahmaud Arbery and his family, who's left devastated, she had to go she had to walk a certain path. And she was so disciplined in that. Boy, you don't want to go up against this prosecutor. You don't want to see her opposite you in a courtroom.
No, you don't. I mean, it's proven. I mean, she did her job, and hopefully the prosecutors that's going to bring charges against the former district attorney, and hopefully even the probes into the police department there in Glenn County, hopefully they'll do their job as well to go ahead and go out vigorously to make sure that justice is found in that situation as well. But yeah, I mean, she had to, like you said, walk a tight line. That's why she had to use words like, this is a case of assumptions. You're assuming that this black man, she couldn't say it, spell it out, this black man running down the street must have done something wrong because he's running and you've seen him. So there are things that were missing before. So the black man you're assuming must have been the person who did it. Yeah, but she did her job. She did a great job. And like I said, it came down to what she said at the end. The McMichaels, Bryan, they knew nothing about this man when they were chasing him down, hunted him down, trapped him like a rat, like they said, they quoted themselves, and shot him down dead in the street. They knew nothing about this man.
Yeah.
They didn't know about his background, so they didn't know if he was dangerous or not. They didn't know if he was a choir director or a violent criminal. They had no idea. What they did know was that he was a black man running through their white neighborhood, and he wasn't supposed to be there in their opinion. So they had to do something about it. It wasn't about just protecting their community from crime when it came to that house and somebody stealing out of that house or whatever. It was about how dare you continue to come in this neighborhood, look around, and run through our neighborhood as you are as a black man. And then once again, they go right back to that old racist prosecution playbook when it comes to black victims that we've seen time and time again, from Trayvon Martin to George Floyd, to just name them, anybody. And now when it comes to Ahmaud Arbery, that this man must be some kind of violent animal, and this is the reason why we as white people had to defend ourselves. This time it didn't work, and hopefully from here on out, it won't ever work again, and hopefully they'll stop even doing it. Yeah,
well, they won't stop, but guess who's now evicted from the neighborhood? Guess who doesn't live there anymore? Guess who has a different zip code that they'll be spending the rest of their lives?
Oh, they got.
It's these three fools.
They got a gated community.
It's them, and yeah, it's a gated community, all right. And one other thing before we go that she did that I thought was just lovely. Too often, prosecutors throughout the land wrap their arms around police misconduct. What she did was say, I only represent the state of Georgia, and in this instance, justice on behalf of the Arbery family. Those are the only entities I'm repping here. So she really put the police, wherever the evidence took her is where she went. She questioned police, detectives, investigators as harshly as if they were put up by the other side, and pointed out their ignorance, their assumptions, if you will. I thought it was just lovely. She was only there for one purpose, and if she didn't serve it, I don't know what is. Served it up on a platter. So we like her, and yes, she's coming to the cookout.
She can always come
she's
to the
coming
queue.
to the cookout.
And she can bring the potato salad, and whatever she has, just
no
come
raisins.
on. We gonna eat it.
Well, you eat hers.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
just send her home with some good plates.
I'm gonna eat it.